Hi guys. My brother wanted me to show you this, and I asked for some extra cards so I can give around town, pin them up on boards that we have here, like the library, my college, a church, to help him out. So he reopened another business, as you can see, and I don't know if it's gonna show clear. Probably not. There we go. So this is his Facebook webpage that you can go to if you want any information on his gaming site. And there is his business number and his Gmail. And he's going to be doing May 5th at 12 o'clock in Sutton, a Warhammer Learn How to Play in the afternoon for anybody that wants to go down, learn how to play, see what kind of merchandise he does sell. You can do that. And I've had this for about 18 days now. As you can see, I have been using it. I forgot to use it 3 times. I'm not quite sure if it's helping or not. But it does feel great on my skin. And Peppy's just being a lazy dog. Since today's much warmer than it was yesterday. Yesterday was about 63 degrees. But it felt more like 58. It says it's 68 right now. And it feels like 73 is what it says. So I'm going to take you guys outside. So you can just see what it looks like. Turn you around. As you can see. Nice skies going on. People out and about. It's a beautiful day. So I went, took my shower. Got some different clothes on here. I got my my summer shorts that still fit. I only have 2 shorts that I can wear. These, which are like stretchy shorts, and I have like baseball. He was using for baseball, running, track, or something. I have them, so I have to get some shorts like these, like at least 2 more pairs, so that when I go out and about, I have something that I can wear other than pants. And then I want to get some more of these shirts. I got this 3 years ago at JCPenney's, large. I need to get an extra large from gaining weight. So I want to get a couple more of these that I can wear when I go out, go visiting, or go shopping, or whatever we're going to do. Would be nice. I've been trying to lose weight, watching what I eat as much as possible. With the way I sleep, it's probably not going to be very easy for me to lose weight, especially my age, 40 years old, not very active because of my deteriorating bone disease. So yeah, it's probably not going to happen. But I feel good to put some lotion, coconut lotion on, and I put my stuff that I showed you. I got my other stuff that I got to put on that has sunblock in it for my face and everything. Because even being out here, like 15 minutes, I'll get a burn, even though it's only 68 degrees. So that's going on there. Week 14 started today. I got my presentation done for myths and assumptions on the justice system. I found it was kind of hard to do because these are opinion myths. So I did like an introduction video explaining why I picked question 10, what we do for the week. Then I had an icebreaker of 4 questions. Underneath that, I had a video, a 3-minute video. Underneath that, I had a website that I found. It was like questions.com. It was like that. It's called Quotes. And it was somebody back in 2013 that asked, why is Vermont's crime rate so low? It was a question, and he actually answered his own question, which was weird. And he said that he felt that the crime rate was low because as long as if you have a criminal record, there's no way you can be around a gun. And he felt that was too easy, but it's good because if you have a record, there's no way you can go out and buy it. And then he said something about because everybody lives so far away, that's why nobody goes and robs people. Don't know what he's talking about, but okay. So I quoted or cited what was said. I have his name, where he lived at, any information they had. So you can write whatever you want. So he wrote that he's not from this state, but he moved from out of state, Ohio, and now he's in Vermont, and where he lives at, what city he lives at. So I just copied and pasted, quoted, cited what he said, and then I found 3 different people. So he posted this 2013. 2 people that I quoted also and cited posted November and August of 2017. So it's like their opinion is new, and if they knew anything more about the laws with the guns, then they would have that knowledge to be able to do it. So one person said that he agreed with the guy that the reason why not a lot of people are robbing is because we live so far away. But that's not true, because I know somebody who didn't have a car, lived 4.5 miles from the corner store, was drinking and walked into the wrong house. So, they didn't rob, but they went into the wrong house. So anything's possible. And then I live in St. Johnsbury, and I have 2 examples. 3 years ago, my husband's fishing pole and fishing tackle box got stolen. So he went fishing all day with his buddies, came home late. We have to park in the back, so he parked in the back, so you have to walk all the way down the driveway by the trash cans. He always backs up, so they would have had to be looking for something to steal. You would have had to walk behind the truck and climb onto it to see what was in it. At the time, he didn't think about bringing in the fishing pole or anything, or putting it locked up, because he had fish that he needed to take in. So when he went out there the next day to go fishing at 6 o'clock in the morning, everything was gone. That fishing pole was, he said, worth $400. So that was 3 years ago. And then this past Valentine's Day, apparently UPS left a box on my front door. This is, my front door, and the street's right there. That's the street. There were tons of people walking around. It was busy. And the next day, landlord came over asking for a package, and I didn't have it. It was never activated. It was a prepaid one her son got, so he had to reorder another one. So that's sad, and it happened on Valentine's Day. So that was another example of there's crime out here. It's just, if you don't get caught, it'll look like we don't have a lot of crime. And then I talked about the drugs that we do have out here, that I've seen people deal, smoke, they don't care. So I've talked about that. Hi, how are you? So after that, because that's an assumption, which, talk about myths and assumptions, that backs up that. And then I continue to do one called Myths of Criminal Justice, Fact or Fiction. And I posted 6 things, and my classmates have to guess, is it a fact or is it fiction? And then I'll let them know on Monday. And then I asked them what they thought of the justice system in the state. And then I will re-ask that Monday, what they think. And then I found another video that was about 5 minutes long, 2015, where it talks about the 10 most corrupted states in America. We were not on it, thank God, but I thought it was cool that I came across the video. And I asked how they thought I did, anything I could do differently, anything that they wanted to talk about. Did their idea of Vermont's criminal system change with myths and assumptions? I have all my sites or sources. I have 7 of them that I utilized. I decorated, because I did it in Word. So I decorated it with like people and police cars and sirens and stuff like that, since I am talking about the justice system, which I thought was cool. Yeah, it's corrupted everywhere. You are absolutely right. It is, but when you have people who follow the laws, it shouldn't be. So we talked about a book called Just Mercy. It's 15 pages long. It came out 2015. It's one of New York's bestsellers. Brian, who is a judge now, was a public defender, lawyer for people on death row. And he wrote his own book. And he talks about a lot of different examples in Alabama and where he's from, Atlanta. You know, innocent people. I came across a video that I did post last week where this man went to jail for 17 years because somebody said, I swear he's the one who robbed me. 17 years later, they found out with DNA that he was not the person, and they found the person who looked very similar to him. So no evidence, just somebody saying it's him, I know it's him, I can feel it. 17 years of his life. That's awful. So I have the past 6 weeks backed up what Brian has been saying in his book, and it's a very tough situation. A young boy in the book, 14 years old, was afraid. Stepfather was a police officer. They were together for a year. He's been abusive for a year. He came home. He was drunk. The police officer, he hit his girlfriend. She hit her head and she was bleeding. The little boy thought she was dead. She wasn't responding. He went to get the phone that was in the bedroom where the drunken boyfriend was sleeping. And instead of going for the phone, he went for the gun that was in the front dresser. And he shot him. And when he went to go shoot him again, he hurt his mother. It's self-defense, as far as I'm concerned, for what he did. It's known on record that he assaulted her before, and she was afraid for her life. But still, he was with the big boys for 3 days. He was sexually assaulted and raped, and he still went on trial for murder. And it was not murder. It was self-defense. And this happened in 1989. So again, you know, it's all how we perceive it. He looked like a 10-year-old little boy, 80 pounds. This is a tall man who's a police officer in his 40s. So there's a lot of different situations like that. Another one where a white woman in 1983 was murdered, and she just happened to be sleeping with an African-American man. They called her names. It was forbidden out there. Walter, who also got caught being with a married woman who was white, so now has a criminal record for it, got pinpointed for it, even though there were 40 people, 20 of them church members, saying that he was at home fixing his truck that day. He never got off on death row. He did die. 4 years later, they had fingerprints that said it wasn't him. Too late now, he's dead. So these are just things that we've been talking about with the criminal justice. So I don't know how I'm going to do, because I think she was looking more for like a slideshow or something like that, but I did the best that I could. Not really sure how we were going to do it. The last time I did a presentation like this, yes, he died, death row. They electrocuted him in Alabama. There's actually videos, if you look up Just Mercy, where this now judge talks about the case, and police officers talk about the case. It's a well-known case in Alabama. So it's really sad that happened. So the last time I did a presentation like this, it was every day you had to go on, you had to do something different. So I was able to use different resources like Excel. I'm great with Excel and doing quizzes and polls and graphs with it. I wasn't able to do that this time. So I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning to try to get it done. So as of right now, I have a 98 in my English class. That's the class I was just talking about. I have an 87 in my bio class, and my sustainability class I still have a 94, so I'm doing pretty good with that. So I'm going to let everybody go. I like to update people, talk about what I've been doing. Next Monday I will let people know how I did. Hopefully the teacher doesn't take forever to give a grade. I have one more week left. May 7th is my last day, and I have 16 days off, where I will be playing Mafia 3 with all the DLCs as a Let's Play. So, hope everybody has a great day. Thank you very much for joining me. I would love to do a Q&A, so if you want to just ask me a couple questions, please go ahead below. I would appreciate it. Bye. Have a great day, everybody.